coterminal angles. Co means same, and terminal means ending. And so we can rotate angles but have the same ending. So that if I start here and end here, I can start here and go round and round and round and end in the same place. Same ending. Same thing here. I can go from here to here, beginning and end, or beginning and end, same ending. Coterminal. Same thing here. Here's my beginning and end, but I could begin here, go around and rotate, and have the same ending. So in A, they want to talk about beta and alpha. Well, here's beta, here's alpha. If they end in the same place, could we say that I go alpha, and then I back up .360, and I'll get beta. They want to know in B, how is gamma related to alpha? Well, if I take alpha and I keep going around another rotation, won't I get gamma, which is alpha plus 360? Or if I want to use radians, I can talk about 2 pi. As you can see, everything has to do with 360 or 2 pi. So what I could do is, if I want another one, I could say, okay, here's alpha, and if I go round and round, I'll end up in the same place, same ending, coterminal. So I can have alpha plus 720, that's 2 rotations, and I'll get to theta, the angle they want. Again, I can talk about this time not 2 pi, but 4 pi. That's around twice. But I end up in the same place. So I hope you saw that coterminal is going to add or subtract a bunch of 360s, because it just ends up in the same place, going round, around in circles. So if I have 520, I back up one rotation, I get 160. So these two must be coterminal because they differ by a 360. And they want an angle less than 360, so there you go. Here, they want a positive angle less than 360. If I add 360, it means I go around once to the negative 120, I'll get 240. These two must be coterminal because they differ by one rotation. Why don't you try C and D, thinking about what you need to do to add or subtract 360 to get to a positive answer less than 360. The answers are here for you to compare. Now we're going to talk about angles in radian measure. Same thing though. If we go around and around and around 360, well, 360 is 2 pi. So if this is too big, because they want the answer big, smaller than 2 pi, well, do you see that 12 over 6 is 2? So this is 2 pi, so I'm backing up one rotation, 12 pi over 6, common denominator, and I get 5 pi over 6. Well, isn't 5/6 smaller than 2? So that's what they want. This time, to make it positive, I better add 2 pi with 12ths, the common denominator. I better use 24 over 12, add, and I get 23 pi over 12. 24 over 12 is 2, So clearly 23 over 12 is smaller than 2. Do the same thing for the other two and see what you come up with on your own. So I want to find a reference angle. So I need to draw this. So first of all, 580 is around and around. And so what I'll do is I'll get a coterminal angle. I'll subtract 360 and I get 220, which is this angle. Well, this is 180 plus how much more? 40 more. So 40 must be the reference angle, 40 degrees. Eight pi over 3. Well, if I add 2 pi to it, I'll end up in the same place. And so the angle really is negative 2 pi over 3, and that's here. So it's short pi over 3 from the x-axis, and there's the reference angle. If I add 360, I get 120, and 120 is 60 short of 180. 60 is the reference angle. You try the other three. The answers are here for you to compare.